Hi guys, I'm Eileen. So I love luxury pieces and I don't mind paying more for classic designs and amazing craftsmanship. That said, I don't think everything designer is worth our money. It doesn't matter if you're just starting out or if you already have quite a handsome collection. Some luxury items are simply not worth our investment. And in this video, I want to share with you the 10 luxury items you can do without. And hopefully, this video will help you better use your resources to create a sustainable yet well-performing wardrobe. The first luxury items you absolutely do not need are technology accessories, such as camera bags, iPad sleeves, and iPhone cases. Quite simply, these items are designed to fit your gadgets, so the minute you go for an upgrade, these items will become obsolete or redundant. For me, this is really a waste of money because you probably can't sell them on either when everyone has moved on to the latest iPhones. The second luxury items you do not need are designer costume jewelry because they are heavily overpriced. Most costume jewelry are made of faux pearls and crystals, so you are really paying for the branding, not the material or the craftsmanship. I really cannot comprehend how people are happy to pay £1,000 for a pair of Chanel earrings when they are made of silver and crystals. If you are new to the jewelry world, I would suggest to invest in real stones and precious metals instead, because if you go for your local jewelers or the smaller brands, you can actually find real diamonds at that kind of price tags. For me, I think it's quite okay to have a small collection of fun costume jewelry, but these shouldn't be your core pieces, and they certainly shouldn't cost you a fortune either. The next ones are luxury suitcases, especially those you will have to check in. Now, unless if you're flying your private jet, your luggages most likely will not be handled very gently, and I'm sure you are used to seeing more and more scratches after every trip, so I really don't think it's worth spending a lot of money on this category. For me, it's better to invest in well-made but low-key pieces which are made to last for a long time. I got my Samsonites from the outlet stores and they've always been very robust and durable. And to be honest, I think even the luxury carry-on suitcases are not worth the splurge. I don't know about you, but I think carrying a very flashy suitcase can actually attract quite a lot of unwanted attention, especially if you are visiting an unfamiliar place. So for me, I just want my suitcase to protect the things on the inside. I'm not overly concerned about how it looks on the outside. And if it gets a few scratches and some dents here and there, it's simply doing its job for me. Number 4 are high-end skincare products. But I'm not implying that all luxury skincare products are not worth the money. What I'm saying is you should not expect all expensive products to work wonders. I'm sure you know skincare products are very personal items because everyone's skin and condition are different. So just because something is expensive, there's no guarantee it will work. Along the same line, inexpensive products can be amazing for certain people. In fact, I often look for cheaper options for my skincare products now. For example, I was using the La Mer treatment lotion, but then I came across the Blythe Essence, which works like a dream and it costs less than half the price. So now this serum is my new staple. I also want to say, when it comes to skin problems like acne or severe pigmentation, don't just assume expensive products will be the answer. Instead, seek professional advice from a dermatologist and get the appropriate treatment. That said, a healthy skincare routine is still essential for prevention and maintenance, so make sure you have a selection of products that will look after your skin. Items number 5 you do not need are luxury t-shirts. Now, when it comes to ready-to-wear, I think certain departments are actually worth splurging for. For example, a good coat that will last you many years and a nice scarf that feels warm and comfy and can be styled many ways. On the other hand, luxury t-shirts are generally not worth the money. First of all, they are not very substantial pieces of garment, unlike a jacket for example. Most of them are made with cotton as well, which in itself is a cheaper material compared to silk or cashmere. Secondly, t-shirts are also not very demanding when it comes to craftsmanship. So I think even if luxury t-shirts come with a more flattering silhouette or better quality, it still doesn't justify their hefty price tags. My honest opinion is we might be paying for the premium to showcase the logo. So you absolutely do not need a luxury t-shirt, especially if you're just starting out on your luxury journey. Number 6 are luxury bag charms. Now I think a nice bag charm can sometimes complete the look of a handbag, but I don't think you need to spend a fortune on one. I've bought quite a few of the Hermes Rodeo charms myself. They are super adorable, but also really expensive for what they are. The Fendi Monster charms were really popular at one point as well, and those cost even more than the Hermes Rodeo charms. And then we have the Louis Vuitton chain charms, which are really feminine and dainty. Regardless, I can't say any of these are worth the money because they are really just accessories for your handbags. To be honest, I think over accessorizing your handbags can sometimes take away the beauty of the bag itself. So I really don't think you need a collection of luxury handbag accessories, especially if you're not going to use them on a daily basis. For me, it's better to save the money for something else. And if you're looking for a nice bag charm, there are plenty of more affordable options out there. For example, I have this apple charm which I use on my Louis Vuitton Totally MM, and I got this from a lovely lady I met on Instagram, and it's absolutely adorable. Number 7 are uncomfortable designer shoes. When it comes to footwear, comfort should be the top priority for everyone. I know Mr. Christian Louboutin once said, "It's not my job to create comfortable shoes," but I'll be the first to dispute that because shoes are supposed to be comfortable unless if you're not planning to walk in them. I still buy his shoes though because in my experience, his flat shoes are actually quite comfortable. I love shoes, and I think generally luxury shoes do have a better quality, but not all designer shoes are comfortable. So for me, I've given up on high heels because I just can't walk in them. Sure, I don't look slimmer or taller, but I feel good and comfortable when my feet are not hurting. So never feel like you have to suffer in pain just to look good. If a pair of shoes are killing your feet, they are simply not worth your money. It doesn't matter if they are Gucci or Versace. Also, never compromise on sizing when it comes to selecting your shoes. If a pair of shoes are too big, never justify buying them because you can improve the fit with a pair of insoles. If they don't feel right in the store, they will only feel worse when you start walking. You also do not need a huge collection of small leather goods. Now, just a little disclaimer because I actually recommend investing in luxury small leather goods because they are generally very well made. I mean, I've used the same 3 pieces for years and they are still serving me very, very well. However, I do not think you need to have a collection of 10 wallets or 20 card holders, especially if they are very similar in sizes and functions. First of all, they are usually mostly hidden away in your handbag, so they don't really play a big part in accessorizing or completing an outfit. They might look good on Instagram or in your closet, but if you want to have a curated wardrobe, you just don't need a collection of small leather goods. Another bonus with having just your key pieces is that you will save yourself a lot of time not having to transfer things between card holders. Now I know small leather goods are like a soft spot for a lot of people because they are super adorable and they are generally cheaper as well. So if you find it hard to resist the temptation, I would suggest to splurge on this category just once and then look no further. So for example, if you're looking for a wallet, allow yourself to go for the piece you absolutely love looking at, using and feeling. But then when you've bought this piece, look no further. So stop looking at this section actively unless if you're looking for something that will serve a different purpose. Another luxury items you do not need are trendy or trending pieces. Now in the fashion world, a lot of trends come and go and many don't last. I think a good example is the Celine luggage tote because they were really popular at one point, but now we hardly see them. And then we have the Gucci Marmont, Dior saddlebags, Fendi Monster charms, and many more. I've actually done a video about the trending handbags I won't buy, so if you're interested, I'll leave a link down below. But essentially, if you're shopping just to look the part or keep up with the trend, it will be a rat race because you'll be constantly buying and probably selling. So instead, aim for a more sustainable way of enjoying luxury and work towards having a more stable and curated wardrobe that will last you for years. Now, this is not suggesting you should never buy anything trendy again, but rather do not follow trends blindly. I mean, if you come across something that you think will suit your lifestyle and your wardrobe, then by all means go for it. That way, you know you will still love the item when the trend is gone because you bought the item for yourself, not because of the trend. The last ones are designer beach bags. First of all, you probably will only be using yours in the warmer months, so considering the cost per wear, I don't think it's worth it to spend a fortune on a designer one. Secondly, if you're using it for the beach, you probably want it to be quite worry-free and something you will not be too upset about if it got wet or dirty or even if it went missing. I know I certainly don't want to worry about my designer bag when I'm having a good time in the water or sunbathing. Now, it's true that many designer beach bags are lovely, but many of them are also made with quite affordable material like straw and rattan. And I think the material cost has not been reflected on the price tags, so I don't think they are worth splurging your money on. There you have it. Those are the 10 luxury items I think you can absolutely do without. Of course, this is just my personal opinion, so I would love for you to pick a category that you agree with me the most and another category that you're not too sure about. So please let me know down below. Thank you so much for watching and don't forget to like, share and subscribe. I will see you in my next one. Bye!